That's just that, we know that from lots of studies. Don't worry about it. If your kid's like that, let them be. They'll tell you what they are when they're teenagers. But anyway, so those people sometimes in a very rigid society sort of look at themselves and say, why am I this way? Like, why do I not like doing the things that other boys do or that other girls do? Aha, I must be somebody trapped in the wrong body. That thought does occur to people spontaneously without it being in the culture. Now it's in the culture. So it's not just, occurring to people, it's being force-fed to them, it's being sold to them. And children are given teaching materials. I looked at them, I looked at teaching materials from Australia, Canada, lots of US states, here in the UK, my own country, Ireland. And those materials really tell children that the stereotypes are what make you a boy or a girl or something in between. So you're encouraged to examine yourself, in a way that, really had gone out of date when I was a little girl for Roman Catholics. I was brought up Catholic. Like my father's generation, my mother's generation, they were expected to examine themselves weekly to see what their sins were before they went to confession, and really go back through the week and really think, what did I do that was bad? Or did I think that was bad? It's at that level of kind of rumination these children are being encouraged to ruminate about their genders. And really, you can make anyone miserable by encouraging rumination. It's exactly the opposite of cognitive behavioral therapy. You're encouraging people to think themselves into a sort of disordered or confused state. And yet that's what's done. So, of course, lots more children now think that maybe they aren't boys or girls. Yes, mostly the gay ones, because they're the highly gender non-conforming ones, but basically everybody. Nobody fits into the pink or blue boxes properly. Nobody's that bizarrely, And there was a teaching material I saw here in the UK a while ago, produced by a lobby group called Mermaids, which promotes very early pediatric transitioning. And it said that it had a gender spectrum. And this sounds like I'm joking, but I encourage people to look it up. It had Barbie at one end and G.I. Joe at the other. And it said that everybody is somewhere on the spectrum. Nobody is Barbie or G.I. Joe. So they're telling everybody that they're meant to try and examine themselves. So that's the background. That's the water that the children are swimming in.